We are here outside of the Wynn Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're a part of all of the restaurants now at the Wynn. This is a resort that is filled with the best entertainment, world-class gambling, 18 of the best restaurants in the world, just ultimate hospitality. And to know that they're trusting Made In day in and day out to execute tens of thousands of meals a day is super exciting for us. We're gonna spend the next couple days showing you around, highlight some of the great chefs that are on property, and also have a little fun with the other amenities, show you behind the scenes. So this is the busiest restaurant in the hotel, if not the whole strip.
We are.
You could stay here all day and eat everything you ever wanted. Busy night, how many people are you serving here?
About 3,000 people.
3,000 people. Everyone says this is the best buffet on the strip, and I'm not just saying that. This is unbelievable. The live cooking here is so cool. It makes it such a fun experience. Visit to the Wynn isn't complete without coming here. In-room dining on a busy day, we'll do 500 or 600 rooms. It's a really dialed in operation. Everyone that cooks there is super talented. It's crazy to think that they can cook all of these a la carte dishes, cook to order, and all be delicious and deliver across the whole property. All right, we're here in the Tower Suites at the Wynn. This is a very cool setup for people. Look at this thing. One bedroom, you got a living room, really nice fixtures all across. I think my favorite thing about this is that the bathroom is bigger than most of the hotel rooms I normally stay at. It's enormous. You got a tub. Like, this is what I do. I come back after a long day of losing at the tables. I order a filet mignon, and everything's not that bad. This is the high roller life at Wynn. The next move is we're gonna go check out Sinatra and SW, two of the full-service fine dining restaurants at the hotel, and get to meet the chefs there and see some dishes that they're working on. So tell us about Sinatra, right? It's more than just a name here, because you cooked for Sinatra?
Institution. I did cook for Frank, yes. I met Frank in New York. I was the chef at a place called San Domenico many, many times. I had the pleasure to actually have dinner with Frank. So this version over here would be Frank's favorite, with a little arugula salad. So I knew what Frank would eat because I cooked for him. The way to do this with a pan like this, you know, you have this beautiful heat distribution. You can control it so nicely. Look at this, look at this.
Beautiful.
Now that's a piece of art. People have been coming back for 16 years to eat that veal palm. Anniversaries, birthdays, they want the same seat, they want the same veal palm. And that's exactly what we deliver.
So how many people do you serve a night here?
And we do between 350 and 400 every night. That's it. That's about as good as it gets. This is the most sold item in this kitchen.
Beautiful, it's
It's
simple.
freaking amazing.
It looks delicious. We're gonna give it a try.
I want to see how you enjoy this. The first, now that's huh?
It looks delicious. All right, well, I'm gonna cut this up so we can finish it and get out of your hair.
Finish it.
There you go, chef. Grazie mille.
Prego, altrettanto, eh?
Thank you for making our pans look good. So Chef Mark over at SW, what are we cooking tonight?
We're doing a little fresh Dover sole and a little bit of potato puree.
What I love about this is, because we sell a lot of pans to home cooks too, people are terrified of cooking fish in a stainless clad pan.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're going to show them how it's done, how you can cook even a delicate fish in a stainless steel pan and not have it stick and all that.
And these pans are nice. They hold their heat well, and you have like a lot of even cooking.
And how many covers will you do on a busy night here?
750 covers.
750 covers.
Yeah, and that's 5.5 hours.
A high volume restaurant like yours, it's a good sign if the pans can hold up.
And then I go in the oven for like 4 minutes or so. So here we have a little potato puree, just pretty straightforward. So we pull this out of the oven. I don't want to sauce the top of the fish, right? Keep the nice crispiness. We do a little bit of microgreens, here's some bull's blood. And then we char the lemon. And actually, it's not just for show. You really get to like the char flavor on this.
Yeah. Beautiful. That's delicious. So end of day one, we're feeling good. Covered a lot of ground, we walked a lot. I switched into sneakers. We gotta go get a drink, we gotta go hit the tables, we gotta go see a little bit more of Las Vegas and get out of the casino for a minute and get ready to do it all again tomorrow. We got a big day ahead of us. We're gonna go meet a couple new chefs and see 2 of the premier restaurants in the casino. We're out here on the Wynn golf course. They let me sneak on here in a cardigan and t-shirt. We're gonna hit some balls, and if it goes poorly, we're going right to the airport and never coming back to Vegas again. So let's do this. Third time's a charm. All right, we're out. Thanks, folks. Chef Sarah, what are we cooking?
So right now we're cooking our short rib suadero. We get American Wagyu and then we brine it and then we cook it sous vide for 24 hours. Super, super tender. And then we want you to make a taco out of it. So we have this nice sear. You can see how crispy it's gonna be. We're gonna finish this with a little bit of lime juice. You know, you wanna brighten it up.
Average night, how many covers are you doing here? How busy is the restaurant getting?
We'll do about 500 to 600 covers on Friday and Saturday night. All of the tortillas that you get are hand pressed from corn that we nixtamalize in-house.
Well, this dish looks delicious.
Do you want to dive in?
Of course we do. Oh yeah, it falls right apart.
Make sure you get a little bit of avocado mousse in there.
Dive in. Oh,
It's a good bite, right?
that's a delicious bite.
Not messing around. You guys should also dive in. This is some good stuff.
Are you kidding? They're going to be all over this. So Chef David, you want to tell us what we're making?
So this is going to be our blackened 4/6 ribeye. We really do want to get a nice black char on there as much as we can. This carbon steel pan holds its heat better. It's also quite large. It's got a higher lip than the standard saute pan.
Yep.
This being a pop-up, we're inside of Tableau, right? So there is no broiler.
Right.
So we had to figure out how were we going to do this. And Chef Chris was like, hey, Made In's got these blue carbon steel pans, and we can essentially turn this into a flat top. So normally during service, all 6 of these are raging. They're all on all the time, just cooking.
So some of the best steaks you can get anywhere are being cooked on
In a
a
pan.
6-burner in a pan.
Yeah. This is our play on a fondant potato.
Okay.
It's what we call our campfire potato. We want to get a little bit of a sear. Doesn't have to be super hardcore because the sear helps grab the sauce, right, when we do this. And while that's going on, I'll get ready to plate. This is our Made In griddle that we utilize to actually serve large format steaks on. We had our amazing engineering department, his name is Ernesto, build this out for us so that we could set this on the table. Great, great product.
It's so cool to see you guys partner with us and make this even better. It's really exciting for us to see.
So these are super, super rich, but they're, again, they're kind of a play on the fondant potato, which is a super, super French thing. We have our 4/6 prime blackened ribeye with Taylor Sheridan's Cowboy Spice Blend, finished with a little beef tallow. Over here we have our Texas Twinkie, which is our hatch chili stuffed with Wagyu brisket, pimento cheese filling, brushed with barbecue sauce and hot honey. And finally we have our campfire potato, which is potatoes that have been seared, braised in bordelaise, finished with a campfire spice, also from the 4/6 ranch.
Tastes like a campfire in a good way.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
That was one thing that when we started this venture with Taylor was that if you can't cook on open fire, it's in either cast iron or blue carbon steel. It's the closest thing you can get, getting that caramelization and that char on the meat, you know.
It tastes like all this was over live fire out in the
Yeah.
ranch in Texas. Well, thank you for the time, Chef. This was awesome. Really delicious. Nice meeting you.
Pleasure.
Thank you. An incredible 3 days here at the Wynn. We really want to thank the Wynn team for their hospitality. We knew this was a beast of an operation, but getting to go behind the scenes and seeing the passion and the hospitality of the 12,000 plus people that work here was totally eye-opening. It's cool to visit the diverse customer base we have. You know, we're in homes, we're in independent restaurants, we're in boutique hotels, and now we're getting to see an operation like the Wynn, which is a hotel resort and just entertainment mecca, but there's a lot more to visit. I mean, maybe next time we do a cruise line or next time we do a sports stadium. A lot of cool different customers use Made In, and it's very fun to get to visit them on site and see it in real life.